tous les sens interdits, j'entends tout ce qu'il faut, les vrais, les faux et les non-dits. Je suis une fille et je plante mes talons aiguilles en plein dans ton mille. Si tu te défiles, prends garde à toi mon cœur, je pleure pour ton manque de style.
I'm painting again. I'm cleaning again. Pretty soon now I will be bitter. Pretty soon now I'll be a quitter. You can't see it till it's finished. I don't have to prove that I am creative. All my pictures are confused, and now I'm going to take me to you. Good evening, Legion, and welcome to Tales from the Grim and to Bad Moon Rising, our Urban Shadows campaign set in the fictional city of New Acadia, which I called New Orleans several times last week because it basically is. I'm Lauren, aka That Salty Ginger on the Twitter, aka the Smooch Queen in our Discord, and I will be your Savage AF MC tonight. Let's go around and say hello to the cast and find out who they are and what they're playing. Avery, start us off.
Oh, that opening song was fun, huh?
Yeah, it didn't seem pointed at all.
My name's Avery. I'm playing our dear sweet mortal, the Aware playbook, Evangeline Johnson. And I will apologize in advance if you see me looking down and fiddling with stuff because I'm currently packaging a lot of pins, so don't mind me.
Give me my pin. All right.
Okay.
I can't think of a good segue. So, Tommy?
Hi.
You're welcome.
Apparently I'm not. Apparently Lauren can't come up with a good segue.
Not worthy.
Wow. Well, that's a wrap, everyone. Hello, I'm Tommy. I play our angsty, angry wolf, sad wolf boy, Eden, who chased down a car and punched out its window last week. That was fun. We'll see if he gets to do any more punching tonight, hopefully.
All right, let's put a pin in that. Did you all see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? And go to I'm making myself laugh, and that's what matters. Allison.
Hey everybody, it's Allison. I am playing your innocent and sweet. It's not your turn yet.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
Innocent and sweet Sister Claire Fiorentina, aka the Oracle.
Cool. Great. See, again, no segues here. This is very serious, and we can't do goofy segues. Speaking of goofs, Greg.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Greg, Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team here on the Twitch. I'm here tonight. I'm going to be playing Doyle. He's a dragon. He's not goofy at all. He's hanging out with the sister right now. We're in someplace doing something, and I'm sure it's going to go apeshit crazy here in a second. Back to you, Lauren.
I'm so sorry, everyone. We try to be professional here at Tales from the Grim, but, you know, Greg. Kiana, save us.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you. I'm Kiana, also part of the Tales from the Grim team. The less goofy part of it, I guess, question mark. But no. Who am I kidding? But yeah, I play our resident tainted, our demon trash fire of a character, Ophelia Zhang, who, if you don't see my pin, it says cute trash. that's what she is. She's cute trash. But yeah, she's had some fun revelations about her brother and a pesky fae that's been hanging around. So she's super great. She had great, healthy coping mechanisms, and I'm totally not just going to ignore it and try to just do whatever she can to have fun instead. No, not all.
Amazing. I would just also like to point out that the only reason that Aaron is around is because Tommy decided to start a rumor that a super powerful member of Wild just arrived to town, and that is literally the only reason he's here. So thank Tommy that your brother's soul is gone. Anyway, let's do a brief recap. I like to sow discord. It works. Claire and Doyle took the streetcar down to the quarter to meet with Marie, who seems to hold a ton of sway within the power faction. After a series of strange interactions in her hair salon, the two were led into her private quarters. The meat of the matter was that Claire wanted to know what was going on with the recent church burnings in certain areas of the city, which Marie obviously knew something about. Marie was going to demand an additional debt from Claire, but Doyle stepped in, revealing himself as a dragon in return for the information, which was a really, really good idea. This is a really good idea, and we're all very happy about it. Meanwhile, Evangeline gave Eden a ride home. They had an awkward conversation about her ex's art show and her run-ins with the supernatural. Then a town car began harassing them from behind. So Eden leaped out of the car to confront the driver, who then ran into Evangeline's car. She thankfully wasn't in it. Nice. The owner was in the back seat of the town car, and Eden was like super happy to see his old boss and ex-lover, Kara, who just like happens to be a vampire, no biggie. They agreed to meet later on. Still worked up, Eden offered to break into Evangeline's ex's apartment to get her stuff. My emphasis. That's all my emphasis. Finally, Ophelia had an encounter with her brother Orlando, which almost became violent. He wanted her to return home with him, but he didn't seem like himself and kept mentioning Aaron, this newly arrived fae. Nice, Tommy. Once he had recovered himself and Ophelia kicked him out, Desi called. She'd found out that Orlando was no longer in possession of his own soul. So I want to start with Ophelia, I think. And I just want to know, like, what's up, girl? Like what's going on? How you doing, boo?
So I think the phone call has ended with Desi. Desi is the one type of person who, like, calls, says what she needs to say, and that's it. Especially when it comes to Ophelia. And I think Ophelia, having heard that her brother's no longer a free agent, or no longer someone with his own soul, I think right now Ophelia is just, the pacing has intensified in the apartment. She's kind of, it's not like thoughtful pacing back and forth, it's the frantic pacing of somebody who can't sit still and just goes from like thing to thing, like let's straighten up this thing in this corner of the room, or let's put the dishes somewhere else. I think after a time, I think what she does is that she goes through her pictures and finds the one with Aaron in it for a moment. And then she's going to send the picture to Belle and just be like, do you know who this is? ?
Uncharacteristically, there's not an immediate response. But you can see it's been read.
That's great. Ophelia loves being left on read. She's going to message Evangeline.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's going to just be like, Hey, I'm so sorry that I said that I'd follow you. I just got sidetracked with something. Where are you? I'll meet you up with wherever you're going.
When does this take place? Am I currently in the process of getting my car hit?
No, I'll say it's you're on your way to your next destination.
Okay. Yeah, I think as she's walking with Eden, she gets the message, and she's like, she holds her phone. Like, I feel awful. In the stress of everything, I forgot. Ophelia was meant to be following us, but it's all right now. Eden, should I tell her what we're doing?
I don't know. How much do you trust her?
I don't know. She's a friend, sure, but she kind of reminds me of me when I was younger. So
Eden looks at you with that and is just like, okay, if you insist. Well, here's my read on it. I think that I'm guessing you're good friends and she'd be all for helping you. I'm a little worried she'd draw a lot of attention. Maybe go too far. But it's your call.
She'll message back saying that's okay. I'll see you at the party. If you want to meet up beforehand, I'll be at the Spectre or Spectra?
Spectra.
Spectra. I'll be at the Spectra Art Gallery in about half an hour or so.
Yeah, you just get back. Okay, with like several Ks and like all the emojis.
So Ophelia, how does it feel being bailed on?
Ooh, I mean, it's fine. She's somebody with she just occupies herself at any point. So
does she ever come down from that? Like, it seems like it's almost like some kind of like not like a good high, but something that keeps her at least engaged. Does she ever crash?
I think that she does, but she tries her best really hard not to.
Yeah.
It's just trying to find the next thing.
So what is the next thing right now?
Right now? I think that she's gonna take a bit of a motorcycle ride around the city. Kill some time, eventually make her way over to the art gallery. But she's low-key looking for Aaron.
All right. Why don't you roll Hit the Streets with Wild?
Hit the streets.
And then just call it out to me, because otherwise I will not know what's happening.
Hit the streets. Let's say 12.
Oh, damn. On a hit, they're available and have the stuff. So whatever that means to you, that means you just find him and he's alone?
I think so. It's like alone. He's alone, and clearly not. Yeah, alone, clearly not aggressive. Or like.
Okay. We haven't been uptown yet, and I love uptown because I'm very basic. So, let's say you're riding uptown, like down. Where would they be? Let me look at my map. Huzzah! Aaron would be right there. That's cool. Okay, so that's interesting. Cool. Okay, so you're uptown Probably, let's just say St. Charles because I say so. And you spot him there. So on St. Charles, right? It's kind of this stone road. All the sidewalks that you can see are kind of like been uprooted by these huge oak trees that almost blot out the street lights that are finally coming on. And a lot of the houses, although there are like some businesses and some like apartment complexes, everything's very old. It's like one of the oldest parts of the city besides like the quarter. And there are also these huge lavish houses in a couple different styles. Tons have columns, tons have balconies. It's ridiculous. And you spot him as you're kind of driving along following the same path as the streetcars. And you spot him. It's hard. You mostly see his face because he's wearing all black. And yeah, you can spot him. He seems to be strolling. He kind of stops. If you watch him for a few blocks, kind of stops and like holds his hand out toward one of the houses. And then takes it away and does the same one for each house that he passes, seemingly making some kind of mental note.
That's fucking weird.
Is it? Okay. Whatever you say. What do you do?
What? I kind of want to know what the fuck he's doing.
Who doesn't? The closest thing is probably you could roll to figure him out, but it's going to be difficult because you're not really having a conversation with him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we could figure a way to like phrase the questions and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a 1.
It's a 1.
I have a -1 in mind.
Amazing. So, oh man, nothing happened. Oh, but he is in your faction, so you ask a question even on a miss because he's wild. Oh,
Okay.
you have an advantage, girl. Roll again.
Ooh, okay, I do.
You do.
That's a 7.
Oh, hey, that's better. So now you get to ask 2 questions.
Ooh, what are the questions?
So if you look on the basic moves handout, you'll see a list. Such as, who's pulling your character's strings? What's your character's beef with blank? That's useful. What's your character hoping to get from blank? How could I get your character to blank? What does your character worry might happen? How could I put your character in my debt? That's some good shit.
I think there's one about what the fuck's your deal? Like, what do you want from me? I think are probably gonna be the 2.
Mm-hmm. So which ones are those?
Need to find it. Yeah, so it's the yeah, so if I get to 2
Yep.
questions? Cool. Yeah, so I guess actually I think that if she's watching this and she's trying to figure out what the fuck he's doing, I think that way probably what is he hoping to get from doing this?
From doing the action that he's doing?
Yes.
He is hoping, as you watch him, it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not intentional, but he looks like he's like gathering intel. You could almost assume maybe on the residences, maybe on the residents who live here. Like he's seen this place for the first time. It's almost like he's sightseeing, but with way more intention.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that Uptown falls primarily in the Night faction too.
Okay. And I guess does this question have to deal with what she's doing, or can it be just with generally him?
Yeah, it can be generally, and I'll see how to answer that.
Okay. What's his deal with? What's his beef with Ophelia?
Oh, you're a gross demon.
Oh.
And you probably having figured out he's Fae and knowing kind of what their deal is, they also deal in contracts and souls. So you're bad for business, and he's new in town.
Okay, that's fun. I think that she's going to take another picture of him. I don't like that facial expression you're giving me there, Lauren.
I wasn't even making a face. It's just my face.
Yes, just
Resting
your lovely
witch
face. Sorry, just chat. Yeah, she's gonna take another picture of him, and I think she's going to drive. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna go and drive closer to him.
Cool. As you do that, you see him, as you're taking the picture, kind of sniff the air, wrinkle his nose and turn and see you. Are you still driving closer?
Oh yeah, she waved now.
Cool. As you do that, as you wave and then you presumably look forward again to drive, you are no longer uptown.
Motherfucker, where did he put me?
I don't know. Let's look at my handy dandy map. Well, I'll look at it. Y'all can't, because
so rude.
Uptown. You're in the middle of City Park. There are lots of geese and ducks about. Yeah, it's very naturey.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of just I think I'll feel just let's out a very frustrated sigh, and then we'll just kick the motorcycle off and to the closest road. She doesn't care that she's driving through a park.
Yeah. You also notice that it was 6:30. It's now 7 o'clock.
What the fuck? Okay.
And then your phone rings.
Yep. Okay. She's gonna answer that phone, huh?
I guess you want to look at who it is?
Yes.
It says BEL. And we're going to cut away from you. Far, far away. Far, far away. Far, far away. All right. Where should we go next? Hey, my criminals. That could be any of you. Eden and Evangeline.
That's literally all of us.
I know.
Except maybe Claire.
Yeah. All right. What's up?
Are we at Theo's place by now?
Yeah. What part was he in? A nicer part of the city? Was he actually in the arts district? Is that where y'all were?
Yeah, he was in a quite a nice apartment.
What a
very
dick.
I think he was north of Evangeline's place, if I remember the map correctly.
Oh, okay. So you're in mid city. So yes. I put him on the park actually. So he's got a nice view of the park. What a dick. Okay.
How good for him.
So I imagine we grab we grabbed a trolley up.
Yeah. I'm just saying it goes everywhere. It goes anywhere we need it. It's magical. This is a magical place.
Yeah. As we're approaching, Eden goes, so any what's security like?
I mean, last time it's just a locked door. It's we're not breaking into a fortress.
Well, we are breaking in somewhere. Is there like security cameras? Is there, guard at the front desk?
I think there's a camera at the front door, but it's not installed properly. Last time I checked, one, it wasn't working, and even if they got it working, it's got a bunch of blind
Fire
spots. So I'll
escape?
have to have a look. Sure, yeah, we can use that. Eden, I think you're overthinking this.
Never, word of advice. Never go into danger without a plan.
I
Don't
try
know all
to
the facts.
never.
That's how you
I
end up
try
dead.
to never. I try to never go into danger, full stop. But
And yet here you are.
yeah, she just sighs at that. It's just like... She just looks at Eden and is like, I never asked to be a part of this. Ophelia thought I looked like I'd be a good friend, and now I'm here.
Yeah. You got a hoodie or something for yourself? Jacket with a hood. Hat, at least. Sunglasses.
I think she rummages through her bag, and she's got some sunglasses, some prescription sunglasses that she can switch out. So this is
So what color is your hair?
my hair. It's
Yeah.
like a reddish brown.
Okay, so it's not like it's not like some sort of bright color that's easily identified.
Oh no, it's not. Well, I'm not Ophelia.
Okay, good. It's like, okay. Eden sort of like throws up the hood on his hoodie, shoves his hands in his pockets and walks to I'm guessing there's like an alley with with those fire escapes that have like the ladder that's sort of pulled up.
Yeah. Before we do anything, before we get as we're around Theo's apartment, can I use my aware ability of Snoop?
Yes, do it. You have advantage from Steve last week. I'm gonna remember what this does. Boop.
Cool.
I know things.
Alrighty, I think I'd roll in mind.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Succeeds partially.
What's so 7 to 9?
9. Hold 1.
Yes, great. So you can ask me one question.
Alrighty, what's my best way in or out?
You are quite right about the security cameras. You can probably tell walking in, the lights aren't on, and if you walk by, though Eden has a great point. The security guard who's on duty, you recognize, his name's Louis, and he probably would just wave you in. Yeah.
He doesn't know the Gus.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He likes the goss, but he's not up to date. Theo's a jerk.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. I feel like Evangeline's also just been that nice girl that's just kind of been around. It's like, yeah, she wouldn't cause any trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll just lean over to Eden and it's like, we don't have to do anything sneaky. I know the guard. It's fine.
We're literally breaking into his place. Surely he'll report that.
Can I just try and go in?
Yeah. So there's a first floor, a lobby and some apartments. And there's an elevator that goes up. What floor is Theo on?
Not quite top floor, but
yeah.
Pretty high up there.
Man, this was a nice place. Damn.
Nice place.
Eden will just be like, wait, and look around. Take down hood.
Yeah, Evangeline just gives the guard a wave.
Hey, Evangeline!
Hey, Louie.
What's up, girl?
Oh, nothing dressed. Just picking up a few things. It's fine.
Oh, cool. That's one of your models?
I. No, it's not so. Just your friend.
You look like a model, you know that?
I don't. I'm not really that into clothes.
Oh, you sound like a model too. Yeah, look at this boy all gravelly. You one of them high couture models, yeah?
Evangeline, we have to pick up your stuff. We gotta get to the art gallery and all that.
Oh, see, did you finally get your own show, girl? Tell me about it. I have not talked to you since I don't know when.
We're on a bit of a tight schedule.
Not yet, but
sprints at
I'm
Eden.
working. Not yet, but it's a work in progress.
All right. That's good to hear. You got to keep at it, you know.
I know. I'll get there. I do need to pick up a few. Eden is right. I have somewhere to be tonight. So.
All right.
Nice seeing you.
Oh, you too, girl.
And yeah, eventually I'll just kind of walk off a little hastily, just head down.
Mm-hmm.
Eden sort of like side eyes the guard as he's walking by, and do you have an elevator in your building, or is it all stairs?
Oh, there's definitely an elevator. It is.
Okay. When we're going up, Eden's just like he's like got the foot bounce going on. It's like, and in his mind, he's like, this goes against everything that I've ever learned or trained for.
Yeah, it's just look at Eden like it's okay. Just in and out, right? I know what I'm looking for.
Well, as long as it's your stuff.
Yeah.
So you're an artist, huh?
Yeah, I haven't drawn that much lately, but yeah. Painter mostly.
Well, guess as your guard said, keep at it.
Not sure if there's much of a future in it for me now. I'll explain later. I guess I kind of owe you an explanation. I guess you're helping me out.
I mean, you don't really owe me anything. This is kind of me paying you back for that unfortunate incident earlier.
You didn't. Who was that woman? You seem to know each other. I'm sorry, I'm snooping. But...
her name's Kara. We served together in overseas, and she's a real piece of work.
Yeah.
Also, someone you want to stay away from.
I'll
getting her to fix your car.
I'll try. I'll try. I'm starting to think that people are seeking me out, and I can't really avoid it. This isn't something I can walk away from. This is a way to forget, but I don't really know if I want to, honestly. It's dangerous, sure, but it's better than thinking about everything else, I guess.
Well, if you're gonna stick around, you got a knife? Know how to shoot a gun?
No,
Learn.
I have mace. But that's it.
A lot of people. There's a lot of dangerous people out there. A lot of dangerous people like us and Ophelia, who aren't as nice to mortals.
Yeah. There are mortals that aren't nice to mortals as well.
That's true. I'm guessing we arrive.
Yeah, I guess the door, please, let the door open.
All right, you are able to make your way down the hallway. Seems like most people are out and about or tucked away in their rooms. So how are you doing this?
I think that Evangeline knows that there's like a spare key that I don't even know if Theo knew about it because he always kept his key on him.
Yeah.
Or not, but eventually kept hers and just like in a pot plant that's way across the other side of the thing, and just like I tend to lose things, so, and she just lifts up this fake top of the pot plant and pulls out a spare key.
That feels really dangerous. It's a good way to get your place broken into.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought? Yeah, I'll go over there and unlock the door.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I hold the door open for Eden.
Eden walks in. Eden's listening to see if there's anyone inside. Just in, old habits die hard, right?
Yeah.
He's going in, sort of prepared and ready. So.
Great. All right. So, Avery, tell us what Theo and Evangeline's apartment looks like.
It's very, very chic, very modern, and it's very like pristine, like very clean, like almost upsettingly, because Theo made sure to keep it that way. And there's a number of very well organized. There's a number of easels there with various paintings, and I think there's one there that definitely was obviously not used in the show that still has Evangeline's signature on it, and I think they got there just in time because they meant, I think by the door there is a bunch of garbage bags with Evangeline stuff in it, and he was probably about to toss it out afterwards, and yeah, she just sees this and just like, well, at least it's packed for us, I guess.
Is there any of Theo's artwork around?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. What's the unfinished one of Evangeline's? What is it of? Who is it of?
I think this one's of her mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very stylized portrait. It's full face, and it's almost as if two different paintings have been sectioned together. One of them is quite bright and is Evangeline's foster mother, and across it in a more like sepia painted tone is another woman who looks very much like her, who would have been like her grandmother, her foster mother's mother, but she's in like a military kind of outfit, a military like nurse's outfit, like a medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Eden sees like a painting in there, he'll like look at it for a moment. It's not bad. He's
Not done.
yeah, he's it's not too bad of a painter. Still sounds like a dick though.
There's something about this like two-toned portrait, I would say, that different to the other paintings in the room, which seem a little more like plastic almost in this way. That one seems simple in comparison, but the more you look at it, the more intricate it is. Definitely different than some of the like smaller kind of unfinished work.
Evangeline's actively not looking at it. She sorts through her stuff.
While we're here, is there anything you want done to this place? I'm not gonna like set it on fire or anything.
Oh, what? No, I just want my stuff back.
Okay.
And she goes up and she just checks the bags, and she sees that like it's all like clothes. It's like
Mhm.
all this sort of stuff, and she'll go over to the tables and she'll see if Theo's tried to keep anything. I think of the things that he's tried to keep, there is definitely like a small box that is a very expensive looking set of brushes.
Yeah.
Which when you open it, it does have a note from her mother in there, and eventually just shakes her head, puts it with the rest of the stuff, and she goes to the painting and just looks at it.
While you're at the desk, the only other thing I'd say you notice kind of actually, yeah, tucked away in the same box is a piece of paper that you don't remember.
Yeah, she'll take it and unfold it or
Mm-hmm.
have a look at it.
It's kind of an old kind of parchment looking paper, but the ink is kind of got this reddish tint to it, and it looks like, I mean, there's a lot of jargon, and it's kind of written in this like calligraphy style, like super, like, okay, we get it. But reading through it, you see Theo's signature at the bottom, and another signature in very extravagant script that says B-E-L.
Fantastic. Does anyone have a soul in this place? I'm gonna guess that Ophelia wouldn't have mentioned Belle,
I
and
don't think
Evangeline wouldn't
so.
have asked. Yeah. What does it say? Is it just a signature, or?
If you go through it, if you take a while and stay here to kind of decipher through the extra font, it's a contract. One soul in exchange for fame, specifically through art.
Yeah, I think she sits there reading this, and she's got her hand over her mouth, and if Eden looks over, you can see that the paper is shaking in her hand. Like, it's just, it wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough. Fucking idiot.
What's that? As Eden's like got like one box in one arm, he's got like your bag over the other. Just
I don't know. Oh god. Stupid. I don't know. Is there a date on this contract?
When did y'all break up?
It was about 6 months ago.
Oh, like 6 months ago. January.
I don't know. Oh god, and I think she just had to sit down for a bit.
if Eden can read the paper over Evangeline.
Yeah, very slowly.
Yeah.
It's so extra.
That looks like a soul contract.
Definitely smells like one.
Yeah. Smells like someone uses too much. The smell it gets is like someone using too much cologne, right?
Theo doesn't need a contract for that. That's just around. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know if this is before or after he stole my art, but I don't know what's worse.
Wait, I'm sorry, he stole your art.
Yeah, let's cut away. This fun party that's happening and go to something I'm sure will be even funner. Doyle, Claire. So, happy fun times. Doyle has just revealed that he's a dragon in exchange for Marie telling the two of you about the church burnings in the city. You're still like we're gonna start like freeze framed on that moment where Marie is giving you just her most delicious smile, and then she takes the glass from your hand and fills it up with some iced tea, which she had brought out earlier, and she pours some for Claire as well.
No, thank you. You were about to say.
Yes, I was. And a deal's a deal after all. She can't stop smiling. It's totally fine because she has a very pretty smile, so it's fine. What was it again? Church burnings. Yeah. That's what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever ask you why you wanted to know?
Does Marie know what Claire's past is?
Does Claire know whether Marie knows what her past is?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you don't need to know.
Okay. What you need to know is I just rolled my opening move and got a partial success, got an 8.
Nice. So you can tell us if something terrible is about to happen, and you and your allies can take a +1 when trying to avoid it.
And I used my advantage to get it.
Yeah, I bet you did. Nice. Okay, love it. Burn through those. Y'all don't need them. So yes. Do you respond to
She's asked me why I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me, Miss Marie, I might be kind of new to this sort of thing, but I don't think that information was part of this deal.
She giggles. Something has changed. Like, she was a little more serious before. She looks almost giddy and girlish right now. All right, Claire. That's very savvy of you. You should hang on to that. Church burnings. Do you know what else has been going on in the areas of town where the churches have been burning?
Go ahead.
No, do you know? This
I
is
have
the
a question.
Socratic method. Yes, do you?
I do. This
She
is
pats
fine.
her eyes. It's bad.
This is fine iced tea and all, but you have anything stronger? Like a lot stronger.
How does absinthe suit you?
I think I'm more like just, top shelf, not, cellar dweller.
Gotcha. She walks over to a personal bar and is going to pour you a drink. What is your drink of choice?
It's gonna be whiskey or beer or rye or like a gin, or he'll take like vodka if all those things are whatever they have, if it comes in a bottle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's not giving you beer because it's not cool enough up here to keep it. So you get some whiskey and on the rocks.
I like it warm.
She smiles and gets your drink and puts it down in front of you. Very slowly gets back up.
Why, thank you kindly.
So back to our discussion. Where were we? She's having a little too much fun with you, Claire. Right, church burnings. So do you know what's been happening in the same areas where the churches have been burning? You're muted.
No.
All right. Well, property has been being bought up.
Go on.
And being turned into, what do they call them? Short-term rentals. Airbnbs.
Mm. What does this have to do with the churches, Marie?
I just said that has been happening in the same areas that the churches have been burning.
That's very interesting. You still haven't answered the question.
What was the question again?
Why are the churches burning? Who's doing it? What do you know?
Those sound like 3 questions.
Doyle, who knows Claire better than anyone of the players at this point, is he paying attention?
Sorta. This is getting borderline boring. So Greg's paying attention. Doyle, tough. He's tough to keep focused.
If he focuses for a moment, he'll see Claire more impatient than he's never seen her anything but the picture of patience, and she's clearly getting fed up with Marie.
Marie is kind of loving it.
Miss Marie, as fine as your warm whiskey is and this abode, a deal is a deal. So they are burning. Why? The rest of the real estate, I'm not a mogul, though my image and visage speaks otherwise.
It's getting very hot in here, Doyle. Marie turns back to Claire. The churches are being burned, so the ground becomes unhallowed.
And
Shit.
who's responsible for this?
You are smart. Well, smarter than I thought. But she says it with a very charming smile.
Ditto.
I'm smiling, but Claire is not smiling.
Doyle just looks at Claire. We good?
Who's responsible?
Oh, he got it.
The sunlight. I think it's vampires. That's my guess. And then she was a bit of a smartass to me about me figuring that out, but
Just
it's all right.
little. You can handle it.
Used to handling a lot, but drinks quite a bit.
I think we're finished here. And Claire stands and moves back toward those French doors we came in.
Mm-hmm. Marie will reach out to take your whiskey glass if you're going. Are you going?
I am going.
You don't have to.
Why would I want to stay? It's hot up here.
Doyle.
Yo.
She's stalling us.
I know.
Stalling you from what?
At this point, Claire locks eyes with Marie, and I'm going to use
What are you gonna do?
my intimacy move.
How? Tell me. What? Not expected. What? Yes, tell me.
It's such a small room, even standing in the doorway. I'm not that far from her.
Physical or emotional intimacy?
All right. I step back toward her then
Mhm.
and get close.
Okay.
Not touching, but in her space.
Uh-huh.
And Claire says, I know you need me.
Needs a strong word, honey.
You need what I can do.
I like what you can do.
If you ever hope to avail yourself of it, don't play games with me again.
She reaches her hand out to kind of brush your hair back. And her hand settles on your shoulder. And you feel the most intense pain you've ever felt in your life. Your arm, it's like, at first, it's almost like it's fallen asleep. And if you look down, even though you're wearing long sleeves, you feel as if your arm, like the muscles are withering. And you're going to take 2 harm.
Would Doyle notice this? Obviously, if this is like an attack, it's not something that would be misconstrued for like a touch. I mean, this is like a transference of pain and
Yeah, and she just says, Sister Claire, don't ever threaten me.
Is she still holding on to her?
Yeah, it's like a very light touch.
And Claire's like, Claire, what are you doing? Because
Yeah.
this is going to depend on what Doyle's going to do.
Well, first, I'm going to try and keep my cool.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, let's do that first. Love it. Love it.
What's the opposite of that?
Not keeping your cool.
I think letting
Partial
it out.
success. I got a 7.
Okay, on a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you what it's going to cost you to keep your cool. So what are you afraid is going to happen here?
I'm afraid that she's going to do some permanent harm to me.
Yeah. So in order for that not to happen, I think you need to apologize.
Couple of questions.
Sure. But what's Doyle doing? Because, like, nothing bad could happen here. So what's Doyle doing?
Okay,
Well, you don't know yet what I'm doing. Because I'm going to pay this.
Okay. Yeah, what are you doing, Allison? Claire.
Couple of questions. First, do I get my intimacy move?
No, you were neither emotionally nor physically intimate with her, so no.
I think it was pretty emotionally intimate. It just wasn't a sweet smoochy emotion. It was a fuck you emotion.
I don't agree that it was
Okay.
emotionally intimate.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's
cute.
That's tough because if I
Yeah, it's meant to be tough.
Because either way, I lose face with her. Okay. All right.
All right, so what do you do, Claire?
I say...
At this point, you can look down and your hand is turning gray.
Yeah. I tell her... Come on, give me a second. I'm just looking at my moves.
Oh, mm-hmm. Remember, if you don't apologize, you don't keep your cool.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So I say, I start for a second, but then my eyes open and I'm right back on her eyes. And my face sinks. And what I'm trying to communicate here is not pain, but is sorrow and fear for her. And I say, oh God, Marie, I'm so sorry.
Are you trying to lie to her?
I never should have. If I had known what was coming for you, I never would have. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
So you're trying to give her a false prophecy.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Mark corruption for that, right?
Got it.
And you can roll with heart, right? Mislead, distract, or trick?
Mind. That's mine.
Oh, wait. Right. Do you want to, yeah, this is a trick. Yeah, mind.
Yeah. All right, so you want me to roll that?
I do.
12.
That's good. Okay, so they are fooled at least for a moment. She takes a sharp step back from you. This happens in the span of like a few seconds, Doyle. She takes a sharp step back from you, and you can feel and see some of the color returning to your hand. I'll say to your left hand. And she looks scared, which is odd considering what you've seen her to be capable of. What did you see?
I'm so sorry. And with the 12, I've generated actual tears with this. And I just keep saying that over. Doyle, we have to go. And I turn to walk down those stairs.
In that span of a couple seconds where the tension and the graying of the hand were occurring, the beginnings of a, well, at least 10 inches exposed claw had dropped from the jean jacket sleeve of Doyle's right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Claire would say that, it would slowly retract back up into his sleeve. Gotta go. You sit here and think about what you've learned. Or not. Thanks for the booze. And he leaves.
Claire, did you leave?
Yes.
Great. And I think as we fade away from this scene, neither Claire nor Doyle sees Marie pick up the whiskey glass that Doyle was drinking from, take a little swipe where his saliva was, and taste it. Let's cut back to Ophelia. What's up, girl? How's it going?
Some good
She's real
spit.
bad. And I'm real confused and not great.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she is just yeah, she's just driving through the park to get out of it. Stewing.
Mhm. Where's she headed?
To the gallery. She doesn't care if she's early.
Yeah. I mean, you may be right on time considering half an hour has passed in a split
Half an hour has casually passed for some fucking reason.
Yep. So you can make it to the gallery. It'll take you a bit. I mean, it'll take you at least 15 minutes, but you don't really have to look for parking. Yeah, you can arrive. What did I call this in full? The South Spectra Art Gallery. It's like this big brick building. It even has like a little tower. It's one of the older art galleries in the city and definitely one of the most prestigious. It does classic art as well as contemporary art. And there's a sign outside that says that has Theo Belmont on it. I'm trying to think what awful thing he would call this exhibition, and I'm pretty sure it's terrible, and I need to think of it right now. Oh, you know what? Wait, no, that's terrible. Don't worry about it. I'll think of it. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Anyway, but you can arrive.
Yeah, definitely has kicked the stand for the motorcycle somewhere and just hops off.
Mm-hmm.
Casual look around, see if she can see Evangeline there or not.
Nope. Not from where you are. I mean, there are some people milling about. The exhibition seems to be on the first floor, so there are people kind of walking around with champagne and little plates with hors d'oeuvres. You look
Okay.
out of place.
Yeah, absolutely. She's wearing club clothing to a freaking art gallery.
Love it.
How many fucks does she give? About 0.
0.
Yeah, so she'll just walk in then. She'll probably send a message to Evangeline, just got here a little bit early, but just gonna wander around and check out the place, I guess. See you soon. Yeah, she's just gonna walk in and just take a casual stroll around, probably take a thing of champagne or two if they're being offered out. Just
Oh yeah. Are you do you swig it or do you sip it?
She swigs the first one.
Noise. So yeah, I mean, obviously you recognize Desi.
Yep.
When you see her. Although she's wearing her nighttime suit, so it's just the blazer and it's buttons, but it's
yeah,
and tighter pants and heels. And she looks at her hair's I like Desi. Her hair's slicked back and she's got really dark lipstick. It's great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think after that first champagne had been down and given back to the waiter and she grabbed the second one, she'll turn and walk over to Desi. I didn't know that you were gonna be here.
The artist is a client.
What kind of client? Because we have a couple of those, different kinds.
One of mine.
So you're just hanging out here because you're the client?
I'm supporting.
You look super supportive right now.
Thank you.
And she'll kind of look around again.
Yeah.
And then just be like, I have a quick question because you a lot of stuff. And she's gonna pull out her phone and show the pictures of Aaron. You have any idea who the fuck this guy is? He seemed to have some problem with me or something.
No.
Okay.
What do you think of this one? And she points up at the painting, which is, I don't know, describe one of your paintings, Evangeline.
Motherfucker.
This is the motherfucker.
This is it. Trying to think a little bit. I think this one, the colors on it are absolutely astounding in that it's not overwhelmingly bright, but it just complements each other so well. Again, a lot of these paintings are portraits. Probably no one that anyone here would recognize, but if you know Evangeline, they know that they are people from around her town, people that she's met, people who have had an impact in her life in some way. And I think this one's of like a child, and behind it there is like stylized drawings of like a mix of Evangeline's art and these childlike drawings, which you would probably know of, like, oh, if you've ever seen Evangeline's sketchbook, there's a page in there that I think some kids from the local school took and just decided to scribble in just to have some fun, and she ended up drawing with them for a while, and this is like a representation of that. But I think of a lot of the pieces in this, Theo's taken it upon himself to edit them in a way to make them match his own work. So there are sections of it that are painted over, and like with maybe like a different texture medium, so it looks intentional to the untrained eye.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, I think she'll kind of look at it, tilt her head back and forth. She really, like, she can appreciate things, but she doesn't know how to, like, describe. She's like, I mean, it's nice.
Nice.
I don't know art. Like, I mean, I could.
That is painfully obvious, Ophelia.
I can just say that I like it.
I guess that's important too. I like half of it.
What do you not like about it?
The parts that are uninspired.
And she kind of just like tilts her head, just like, okay.
And parts of it are very soulful. The other half, not so much.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, I think it's a nice piece. Do you have like one in here that you like more or something? Or
She points behind her, and there's one that Evangeline would know has not been edited at all. What's this one look like?
I think this one is of a younger man holding a bouquet of flowers, and those flowers kind of extend up towards the background of the piece and extend back behind him. And this is a drawing of, I think, probably Evangeline's first crush at some point. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I think the colors on the boy are black and white, but the flowers themselves are, like, as they trail backwards, they get brighter and brighter.
Can't you see it?
I think she actually like lowers the glasses for a second, like squints, as if she's trying to really see what Desi's seeing. I mean, I guess so. I'm sorry, I'm like really bad at like figuring this stuff out, but
Try this. She grabs your hand and puts it on the painting.
Oh, okay.
So, when's the last time Ophelia felt like love?
Oof. That's interesting. Any kind of love?
Mm-hmm.
Probably probably her family.
Yeah. Well, what does it feel like?
I think it feels at first like comfort,
Mm-hmm.
like familiarity, and like a weighted blanket.
Yeah.
But I think as like she's kind of feeling that, I think there's kind of a hint of it almost becoming suffocating
Mm-hmm.
at the end of it. I think Ophelia will kind of like put her hand back. She's a chaos child, but she also knows the etiquette of like, don't touch the fucking painting. She's like,
Yeah.
she's
You know
like,
that Desi does too, and this seems super weird.
yeah, she's like, I mean, that was like super cool, but what?
And she grabs your hand and walks you back to the other painting,
Uh-huh.
and puts your hand on it.
I mean, we
again.
don't know if we, and she like stays like,
Yeah.
okay.
And she kind of moves it around, and you go back and forth between that comforting, although a little suffocating feeling, to like this tinny feeling. Somehow it feels like tin. You can even kind of hear it. Do you see?
Yeah, I think she like wrinkles up her nose and like, I don't know, she's like tasting it for a second. Okay, now I get what you mean. I mean, do you normally touch paintings like this to find out this stuff?
No.
All right. Huh. I wonder what's so like different between these two.
Ooh, she looks like she wants to say something, but she doesn't.
If she has that face, I feel like gonna like do the lean in.
That does not work on me.
I mean, you know you can tell me stuff.
I know I can, I just don't want to.
Like, why?
Because you might do something extreme.
So is something that bad?
No, it's fine. It's business.
I mean, why would I act like extremely if it like wasn't bad?
It's fine. It's whatever. Don't worry about it.
You know, that's just gonna make me worry about it. You know, it like never works that way.
Fine, worry about it.
I realize it's like shrugs.
Yeah. At this point, like both your hands are still kind of on it, and this guy starts making his way across the way. I don't even remember his face claim, but he is like, please talk with me about what Theo Belmont looks like.
I did have a face claim for it, one sec.
It was like so blissfully generic.
Yeah, I feel
It's like-
bad because I think like the actual face claim is like some British model, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but we all hate your face now.
He's British now.
Sure.
Yeah. British. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's got like black hair that's been swept to one side, blue eyes, and just this like sharp jawline. Very, if you were to imagine just if someone told you the word attractive male, he would like very, very conventionally.
Attractive white male.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, and he's wearing a very crisp suit.
He looked good.
He looked good.
Does he have like an artist goatee? Like a little, yeah.
You know, I think he grew it out after he broke up with Evangeline.
Yeah, it's very neat. It's very well kept. God, I hate him.
Yeah, I hate him too. Stop making me talk.
He kind of walks up and his smile, like, it's cute and all, but like you can tell there's something going on underneath. Desdemona. And she like rolls her eyes when she's facing towards you and turns around. Theo, so good to see you. And they kind of do like mwah, mwah, cheek cheek.
Yeah. Ophelia has her hands in her pockets, just like,
Who is your lovely friend?
oh God, I hate him so much. Sorry. In character. Hey, I'm Ophelia. I'm like Deji's like coworker and like roommate. Are you like the CEO, like the CEO that did these?
I am he.
God. I think she definitely like tilts her head, intrigued by him, but not in a good way. In a like,
why? He's being so nice.
But in a like a like, cool artwork.
Thank you. That means so much.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I should really.
He like takes your hand. He does one of these, like he's holding the like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and she's just like, okay.
I'd love to show you around.
She'll look at Desi.
Desi's like daggers, but it's like you can tell, like anyone else couldn't, because she's so dead-eyed all the time.
Yeah, she knows the nuances of Desi's expression. Is she staring daggers at Ophelia or at Theo?
Theo.
Yeah. I think she's like, sure, and just like looks over at Desi, just be like, thumbs up. I'm just gonna finger gun.
Desi face palms as you walk away, but you do see her kind of glance back to the was it the crush with the flowers?
Yeah, the unedited one.
Yeah. She like looks back at that and just stares at it. And we're gonna cut away. I can't wait to get back to that because that's a mess. And let's go to our little thieves. Yeah, love it. Let's do it.
I'm not stealing. I'm taking my stuff back.
Yeah, I know. Sure.
Yeah. As we're exiting the elevator, Eden's also got like all the paintings under his arm.
All of them.
Perfect.
No. I don't know if we're jumping straight to that or if we want to do something back in the.
Yeah, I think she does need a moment after seeing this contract to just sit down for a second.
Yeah.
And yeah, she takes out her phone and she opens up the flyer. And I think if you compare the advertising image for this and the painting that's unfinished of hers on the wall, or on the easel, sorry, style definitely the same. But this centerpiece of the advertisement is probably the largest piece in the exhibit at the moment, and it's an image of it's a bunch of children looking at a wall, and on the wall is this giant painted mural, like this huge, which you imagine if it was based on a real thing, which it is. The mural itself is very bright, but in this painting, the mural itself isn't black and white, and all the children who are like staring at it and looking up at it are like in vivid colors, and that is that's the art piece of this one. And she just holds the phone out to Eden, and just holds it out and says, "I just compare the two. I don't know what happened first. I don't know when I don't know if this happened before or after we broke up, but apparently it wasn't. It was either not enough, or he decided he needed this to get where he wanted to be. I only found out about it a week ago. He took all of it. He and she gestures to the painting on the easel, like that's mine. All of this, and she gestures to the flyer, it's mine. And there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do, especially not now. I don't know why he felt the need to make a deal with some demon. Oh, how could I have been so blind? And she
So,
just sits there for a while. Yeah.
well, why not confront him?
That's just it. I want to so badly, but look, our I know this now. Our relationship wasn't the best. You know that saying, when you wear rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags. And now that I can see it clearly, I kind of wish I didn't. Because I think it would be better just being ignorant to it. But now looking back, I don't know how I couldn't see it. And now, the whole time he would just shape me into what he wanted. He would. Things like, the tattoos are too much. He could do with losing a few pounds. Everything is. Your art's not as good as you think it is. Everything. And I believed it. I believed all of it. And what's worse is that I still believe it. And now he's. And she gestures to the phone again. Now he's out there selling my art, displaying my art as his own, and I'm exactly where he wants me to be. And I'm just some pathetic, anxious mess, and it's exactly what he shaped me to be, and I don't know how to go back to where I was. Because I don't know anything else. Not anymore. I want to confront him. Yeah, and she just sits back and just takes the glasses off.
Well, can't really speak to what you're going through. But, in my opinion, you should run right at him. He thinks he knows what you're gonna do. He's gotten into your head. You feel that he can predict your every move. I found that when you're in a fight and it feels like your opponent knows what you're always gonna do, the last thing they expect is for you to run right at him. You don't have to do it alone. You've got friends.
Yeah, she'll look up at Ida that one, and she's got a smile. It's a very small smile on her face, and No, you can see her eyes are full of tears, but she nods a bit. Thank you. I never. I'm sorry. We've just met, and I'm dumping all of this on you.
It's okay. You kind of did get your car totaled because of me.
And she just looks at Eden's hand. It's like, you punched out a window. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, it's a nice little trick you take. I've got a knife, just solid steel, and I didn't actually hit it with my fist.
Yeah, I think she gets a little shakily, but she just looks back at all of her stuff there. I mean, no one's gonna be in here for a while. I think I should at least wear something nice to the gallery, right?
I think you wear the best damn thing you got. Hit him in the throat.
And she starts to walk off to her belongings, but she'll double back and she'll just give Eden just a big hug. And you can tell Eden that this is something that she's needed for a long time. And with this cat is an intimacy move, my friends.
Eden sort of
Great, I'm at corruption.
like awkwardly at first, like just, and then sort of does the, he's it's a warm hug. I think that feels a little stiff at first. I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, boo?
Count as an intimacy move? When you share a moment of intimacy. Wow, I can't say it. I just can't. Intimacy.
Yep.
Physical or emotional. With another person, you create a primal bond with them. You always know where to find them and when they're in trouble.
Yeah, I think this is this, at least from the way you both described it, this is a big deal for both of you. So I'm gonna say, yeah, both of your intimacy moves are triggered.
Sweet.
And then, in the midst of this touching moment, there's a knock on the door.
Great, love it. Yeah, Evangeline jumps away and looks very apologetic. Sorry, I should have asked first.
It's okay.
Is there a peephole on this door?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through that.
Cool. That pale guy with the black hair and the suit? I think his name was Aaron. He's outside.
Oh, great. She just turns to Eden. It's like, it just lowers her voice. Like, it's the guy that we encountered outside the church.
I can hear you.
Eden will go over to the door. Does the door, I'm guessing it opens inwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eden will sort of put a hand on Evangeline's shoulder and sort of not pull you back, but sort of just guide you back, and he'll open the door. Yeah? What do you want? Aaron, was it?
He seems to be continuing to address Evangeline when he says, I felt you were in distress. May I help?
No, it's fine. I think I'm alright now. You felt it? She's giving Eden a look of like, what the fuck?
Eden's hard eye glaring at Aaron.
Through the peephole.
No, I opened the door.
Oh, you have it open.
Yeah, door's open.
Fantastic. I would like to help.
She said she's fine.
That was my alarm. It totally was the Tokyo Ghoul opening theme.
Someone calls Evangeline.
It's just a weird music. That's my alarm telling me I should have lunch, but no.
No.
He kind of tries to work his way so that he can catch Evangeline's eye.
Eden moves in
Yeah.
front and
Yeah.
is like blocking the door.
I can help.
It's a little fucking creepy that you showed up here. First thing you tell her is that you could feel her in distress.
Weren't you two talking about what kind of weapons you should carry, or?
Even creepier.
I just operate on a different level than you, Eden.
Yeah. The creepy level.
Can we talk?
Eden sort of looks back at Evangeline.
Yeah, I think Evangeline's definitely ringing like a small canister in her hands.
Eden probably notices that.
Yeah. She's like, we're talking now. Can we
All
keep
right.
talking like this?
If you wish. I mean you no harm.
Is there a way to like insight check?
You can try to figure someone out.
Okay, what do I roll with for that?
Mind.
Okay.
Succeeds partially.
I do have advantage. I
Oh,
think.
you should use it.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
shit, son.
Oh, don't you love when that happens?
Thank you.
Thanks, Levi.
Thank you.
So, on a hit, hold 2. So you get to ask 2 of the questions under basic moves.
Okay. let's take a look.
There are a couple things there, so just call out to me which ones you want answered. You
Alright.
can either ask them in character, or we can kind of play it as though you intuit it.
Oh no. Oh god. I think I'll ask in character.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like to put it in meta as like, what's your character hoping to get from?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask like, what do you want from me?
I want to help you. I want to offer whatever assistance I can for what is best for you.
Not sure if this one will count under any of the figure someone out ones, but I guess just like, why me?
Because you are my blood. And we're gonna cut away to our
Excuse me?
house. No, sorry, you're muted, Ava. Sorry, you're muted. Sorry, muted. Okay. Yeah, Claire and Doyle, you're walking down some stairs after that really normal interaction. Everything's fine. Sorry.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. Let's get out of here.
I mean, your arm's all right?
She doesn't answer.
Mhm.
But not stopping.
Yeah. As you two get to the bottom floor, it's very dark. Like you can't see the streetlights from outside.
Oh, shit. You know what? We're gonna need, he lights up another cigarette.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna need like a code word, Claire. Like, I don't know. Like, sea cucumber or some shit. So like, if something happens, you say sea cucumber, and I do something unexpected, and he's continuing to walk towards the door as he's saying this.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what's going on because sometimes I drift a bit, and I might not be paying 100% of the attention that the situation warrants. But if I hear sea cucumber, I'll remember that means, Doyle, everything's on the table. Go ahead and, do what you think is best.
Can we still see to the front room?
No. And in fact, as Doyle gets closer, you can't really see, but you can smell people. I don't know, there were like 5 people in here before, 5 women. But you can't see them, but you can smell them. Like sage.
Oh. Fuck a duck. Sister, this might sound odd, but would you mind very much if you piggyback? We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
She just kind of backs into you to pick her up.
Yeah. I would like to. I'm not going to. I'm going to ask permission.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah, I know. I would like to roll keep my cool.
That's a great idea.
And this is when you get to keep my cool. And I avoid a situation after I roll some spirit. So what I would like to do is I would like to avoid the current fucking situation by not being in the situation. I'm going to jump through the front window.
So the situation you want to avoid is being in this dark room where there are people you can't see, right?
Correct. I would like to not be there.
Yeah, cool. Love it. Roll spirit. Call it out to me. I think you have a +1 to use.
I also should have. Do I have an advantage still, or did I use it? Did I blow it?
You used it. And if you wait before you roll, if you want to use the +1, you call it beforehand.
Yeah. How about I also use my my foresight move that I got from the beginning?
What terrible thing's about to happen? I would love to hear your suggestions so I can implement them.
I don't know what it is. I just see hands coming at us out of the darkness.
Love it. Love hands.
Trying to grab us and keep us in this place.
Grabby hands. Love it. Okay, so you're giving Doyle a +1 to avoid that. So yeah, keep your cool. Roll a spirit.
And that's advanced, right? Advanced means a +1. So if I roll it advanced, does that give me the +1 on it? Is that what that means?
No, don't roll that. Just roll and then we'll add a +1.
Okay.
So a 9 succeeds partially. Yeah, that's good, Greg.
Sure.
So on a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you what it's going to cost you.
Yeah.
I think it costs you blood. So I'm going to say, just to match Claire, so you guys are like twins, you will take 2 harm if you're going to bust through the front window where you know it is.
Yeah, fuck it, because it's cool.
Awesome. So please describe this move. You can feel kind of this oppressing, kind of closing in, claustrophobic, so much like you're being buried underground, which is like the opposite of what Doyle loves. In the air, those images of flying, it is everything that you don't want, but you're managing to keep your cool and you think you know where the window is.
Okay, so to keep his cool, and because he's a barfly, and barflies have the gift of gab. That's what they do. They sit, they tell stories, they drink. So he's going to continue his story as he's running with Claire on his back, and he's just going to be saying, sea cucumber's a bit of a mouthful. Maybe we should pick something easier. And as he's running, he's just kind of intuitively juking and jiving as he thinks he feels something coming, and moves in and out of the way. And every once in a while, he'll puff like out of the corner of his mouth, a little like cloud of fire to kind of orient himself a bit. And as soon as he sees that window, he's going to run, and when he jumps, he's going to pull himself upright to take every ounce of the glass that he can and keep Claire protected as he goes through.
And that is what happens. I'll say it's your arm, again, twinsies. Your arm that gets sliced as you go, leaving your blood behind. And as you pop out onto the street, almost like a roll, there are a few people walking by because you are in the quarter. People jump back and gasp. You see somebody on their phone. And if you look back into the tonsorial parlor, it looks completely normal. The glass is shattered where you've gone out, but there's no more darkness there. You can see the street lights. You can see the women inside. As you stand there, you can see to the back as Marie walks down the stairs into the main salon and over to the window. She doesn't look like she's aggressively like coming after you or anything, but she picks up a pane of glass from the floor that's covered in Doyle's blood, turns around and walks back up the stairs.
Doyle's gonna look around. Doyle's gonna look around at everybody on the street and just look at that front window and be like, my God, don't get your hair cut in there.
I think that's where we're gonna end tonight. Yay! Nobody's upset with me. Everyone look at all those smiles. Look at those smiles. Yay! Fabulous. All right, let's go around while I can keep convincing myself that everything's fine. Kiana.
Whew, boy, that's fun. That's great. I think it's the first time we've ever seen Ophelia awkward. Though granted, she's very out of her element. She's in an art gallery, surrounded by people that she had no connection to. She somehow lost 30 minutes in her day because that motherfucker Aaron. She's not doing so hot, but it's fine. It's cool. It's chill. I'm sure she'll be fine. But yeah, I'm Kiana. You guys can find me over on Twitter at KianaS. Best way to figure out what I'm doing. Come over the internet, do your social role play things, whether that's streaming or writing or just shouting into the void. I'm on the Tales from the Grim team over here, and you can usually find me on the Discord, where I am Mod Mom. Come hang out with us over there, because that's where we like to hang out and talk about all the different shows we do, as well as just, general fun life stuff. And for my own plug, I have a Patreon now. Yay! I launched it last week. It's essentially a way to support all of the independent creative stuff I do, whether that's writing games or creative resources like the TTRPG Safety Toolkit. So if you like my stuff and you want to get some blog posts and games and free insights and all that stuff, and even a consultation, come and hang out with me on Patreon. The link will be over my Twitter. See you next week.
Yay, zero stress. Greg, hey buddy.
Hey, love it. Spit drinkers and blood takers. It's just another day in New Acadia. I got to hang out with my number one sister, and we escaped with 2 harm apiece, which sucks, but whatever. Have a great time playing this game. It's going to be awesome. Everybody watching on YouTube, the Discord channel that was mentioned should be down in the doobly-doo. Link it up. Come over and join us and talk with us about this and the other games that we have over on Tales from the Grim. A lot of fun stuff happening. A lot of fun stuff yet to come in this summer. So stick around, see what we have, and just have fun with a great group of people. Lovely community. Back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Greg. Hey, Allie. Hey. Hey. You love me. What's up?
Hey, that was so much fun. I'm loving this. It's such a great system, and you can do so much with it. What a blast! Each one of the scenes, so rich and juicy, and all kinds of good stuff. So love it. I am not doing much these days. Real life has got me like, I was about to say by the throat, but I got it. Man, I just but in fact, some kind of big stuff coming up this week. So wish me luck, send good thoughts and magic and all that business. And in the meantime, you can catch me on Twitter at Allison Robinson, and back here on Monday nights, of course.
Fabulous. I would just like to say I agree with Steve. I don't know how anybody could be mad at me ever. So I'm glad nobody is. Tommy.
I'm never mad at you. Ever.
Aw,
Ever.
I'm never mad at
Like,
you.
Yeah. Never
Lightning
mad.
bolts flying from God of all the wise, right?
That was fun. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. Does anyone actually have a soul in this town?
Yes.
Everyone's making deals left, right, and center here.
Mhm.
I also love just being like, why don't you just shoot them? Like with Eden.
I don't understand. Can't you just stab them?
I'm nervous and excited to see where next week goes. I'm Tommy, Imperative Pengu on the Twitter sphere. I do tabletop RPG stuff across the interwebs. I also do some of the video work that you see on some of the shows here. You can find when and where I'll be next on my postie on my Twitter feed. It's the best way to figure out what I'm doing.
Fantastic. Excellent. Nailed it. I'm just having a great time. Avery, what's up? What's up?
Ard, I'm never angry at you, but I am very stressed.
Okay, I can deal with that. Yeah. I like that.
Everything happened so much, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot happened in that session.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad we got to meet Theo, and I'm glad that Evangeline wasn't the one meeting Theo.
He seems nice.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Avery. I go by MattBat online. I am an artist and I cosplay sometimes. Yeah, at the moment I am very busy with convention prep. I have like 4 cons in a month or something, including Gen Con, which is great. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but I'm also very stressed, but I'm getting it done. So yeah, that's all the good stuff. I'm going to be a bit quiet on the Twitter as I just punch out as much stuff as possible for Artist Alley. But if anyone's at any Australian cons, I will be at AvCon, Smash, and Animaga in Adelaide, Sydney, and Melbourne, respectively. And yeah, I'll be tabling, so buy my stuff. Alrighty.
Buy Avery stuff. Do it. I do it. Anyways, I forgot how I was gonna wrap this up, but I'm like super happy that everyone's happy. It's just great. I swear I had something witty to say, but it's gone. It's eluded me. So I will just say, I'm Lauren. I'm Matt Salty Ginger over on Twitter. I'm the Smooch Queen on the Discord, which is probably weird for new people. I don't care. And you can find me here on Monday nights, which is dope. I'll be playing in some of the Summer of Spooks games over on Katie Face's channel this summer. Real life has also gotten a stranglehold on me. But we have some exciting stuff coming up later this summer, which I can't wait to talk about because it's going to be awesome. That's it from me. I'll be at Gen Con. Come say hi. I do fist bumps and sometimes hugs. Sweet. Okay, cool. Done. I'm done. You're done. Who are we gonna raid? Are we gonna raid Scraticus?
Let's raid Scraticus. I have it all queued up. I just need to know what you want to raid with Sea Cucumber or I think that we should go with Theo, just because Theo landed. He made quite a mark. He's a fantastic artist. So emotional.
I crave the sweet embrace of death.
I want to do sea cucumber.
Okay, sea cucumber then.
Sea cucumber.
Theo, same thing.
Yeah.
He is a sea cucumber.
They are the same. Okay, we're gonna go rate Scraticus with sea cucumber because it makes me laugh. Yep, I have nothing else to say. Greg, please take us out of here. Take us out of here right now.
Absolutely. As the campfire goes down, there's only one thing left to say. You can't always roll nat 20s, but don't leave your spit behind. You can always role play. We'll see you next time, friends.